Hey guys, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to another deployment diary right here on PancakeAndPug. As you can see around me, I'm in the middle of packing for a trip, but I wanted to stop and take a moment to just share with you how I am doing right now. So if you watched my last video, you know that we were at the halfway mark. So we are in the home stretch, which is awesome, but it still feels like an eternity. So I finally made it to my trip to Florida, which was really the halfway mark of when Ray comes home. So I'm super excited about this trip. I'm ready to get out of Colorado. It is desperately needed. I've had some good days and bad days recently. I've had a couple more bad days, but it's probably because Aunt Flo is on her way, and that's when it's usually the worst for me. But what I've been doing to fill up time is, of course, making lots of videos for my YouTube channel. And I've been doing a lot of hiking lately, which is something that I really wanted to get into, and also just working on my overall health and fitness, which has been really great for me, and it's a great way to unwind or relieve some stress with this deployment. So now that we have reached the halfway mark and we are working on getting him home, I have been researching more vacations for us to go on. We really want to go on a cruise when he comes home, so I've been researching cruises and pricing it out and how much we still have left to save. We've been saving since he left. Yes, Gus, I know. And he doesn't want us to go on a trip, I guess. And so I've just been budgeting each paycheck for us to hopefully pay cash entirely for that trip, which would be awesome. I don't know what he's barking at. Sorry. He's missing Dad too. So doing pretty well, and I'm starting to think of things for Ray's homecoming as far as a poster I'm going to make. One thing that I had wanted to do, which I'm really glad I didn't end up surprising him, is that I wanted to get a photographer to take pictures of our homecoming reunion, and I was doing that with the intention of using one of those pictures for our Christmas card. And I was just gonna surprise Ray with it, but I am the worst when it comes to surprising Ray with anything. And so I told him about it, and he was like, heck no. If you do that, I will be very pissed off. Those were not his exact words. Sorry, Ray, I know you're probably watching this. I know that's not exactly what you said. But you know, not everyone wants a photographer and wants someone to be there for that moment. For us, it is more of a let's be in the moment, just us together. It doesn't need to be a big show. And Ray just wants to come home. He doesn't want to be standing there taking a million pictures, and I don't blame him. So it's always important that you are communicating with your soldier, because just because other people are doing that and you think it's cool and you think it's the thing to do or something you might want, it might not be what the soldier wants. And when a soldier comes home, it needs to be about them and what they want. Yes, I'm selfish. I have missed Ray. I have 1,000 things I want to take him to go do, but I know he's not gonna be ready to go do those things right when he gets home. So go ahead and start talking to your soldier about what they might have in mind when they come home from their deployment, but also know that they might not be ready to be talking about that because they are still in the thick of this deployment. We still have several months until Ray gets to come home, and so talking about this stuff just isn't always realistic because he doesn't know when he's going to get time to go on a vacation or anything like that. And so it's not fair to him to be excited. And I'm sorry, Ray, I know I bring it up a lot, but I'm just ready to go on a cruise with you. Yeah, I bring it up like every day. And so just know that you're probably not gonna know what his leave is either, or your soldier's leave is, until right before they get home. So don't go ahead, do not book anything ahead. You need to wait until you know exactly when that soldier is going to get leave to do anything. I have had some moments where I just haven't felt great during this deployment, and most of the times that I don't feel good are on the weekends. So we got stationed here at Fort Carson in Colorado back in December, and Ray left about a month and a half, 2 months after we were here and settled, because we still had some empty boxes before he got here. So making friends for me hasn't been the best right now, but I'm still like, I'm a very independent person, and even just socializing with the cashier for the day, like when I go to the store or something, that can be enough for me to satisfy my social craving, I guess. But the weekends get really hard because everyone's off with their families doing their own thing, whether it's a cookout or you're going on a vacation or something. And that gets really hard for me. I get really jealous of other people because I want that too. I want to be doing fun stuff with my soldier, but I'm ending up having to do it by myself or just taking note, and then when he gets home, it's something that we can do together. Luckily, this last weekend, Ray got the whole weekend off. This is the first time he has gone an entire weekend off since he has been deployed. It is the end of July now, and he deployed in February. So that was so nice this weekend that we finally got to do our, we call it 1, 2, 3 click, where we got to watch TV together, which really means we're on the phone together and we do a countdown, 3, 2, 1 click, and watch the show together, and we could talk about it, and it was just really nice. Even though he wasn't physically here and we weren't like talking the whole time, just having him available on the phone, that if I wanted to make a comment, he was right there. And if you are a spouse or have someone that is deployed, you know how much that time is like sacred. You might not be doing anything and it sounds ridiculous to other people, but that just made my week, and I know I'm gonna have a great rest of the week until I can talk to him again. It just made me feel so wonderful. But right now I'm killing time by taking this trip to Florida with my mom. I'm pretty excited about it. And then I'm going to be going down to Texas in August for about 2 weeks for my nephew's birthday, and I'm pretty excited about that. Then my parents come to visit, and then Ray should be home, and we are getting so much closer every day. I'm already like on Pinterest like all the time looking up homecoming signs and things to surprise him when he gets home. But I hope you enjoyed this little update and this deployment diary about me and my husband being deployed right now. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're in a deployment, in the middle of a deployment, you are doing great. If you're about to be on a deployment, you got this. And if your spouse or soldier just got home, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.